Their top story today on the New York Post. That woman right there is Maria Santos, Governor. She is Hillary Clinton's maid, and according to the New York Post, she routinely printed classified faxes and emails. She had access to a classified fax machine. She had absolutely no security clearance, and people are wondering, you know, this just goes to show you how flawed the FBI investigation was into Hillary Clinton's criminal email scandal, because they didn't even talk to this woman.
Well, Steve, it's even worse than that. I mean, what it really shows is the contempt that Hillary Clinton has for the law. She knows better than that. My gosh, there are people in prison right now who have done far less than that, like the sailor rather, who took a picture of a submarine. You know, he's in prison. General Cartwright losing his freedom, probably going to go to prison. David Petraeus, you know, lost his career for far, far less than these kind of security breaches. If anybody wants to vote for Hillary, do so, but realize she's got more baggage than Delta Airlines. I mean, this is a person who comes into this process with a total disregard for the law, for the maintaining of evidence that's under subpoena. She's lied to Congress. She's lied to the American people. She's shaken down foreign governments for money that enriched herself. Harry Truman once said that the only way you can get rich in government is to be a crook. Well, she and Bill have gotten really, really rich, and I'll leave it at Harry Truman's statement to figure out how she did it.
And he left very poor. Governor, a couple of things. This investigation's never going to end. Think about it. They wanted to close the book, and they found out they weren't candid enough to say 650,000 emails were on somebody else's server, so they got to open it up again. Now, Paul Sperry does a great job at the New York Post finding out that this Filipino housekeeper had all this access. Now they're going to go interview her and maybe find out what happened to computers, like this Apple computer that disappeared, because she might have the answer to that, because under oath she'd end up in jail if she doesn't answer honestly. This is why these things never end. It's all with all the decisions the Clintons make.
I mean, if Hillary were to be, God forbid, elected president, and I say that with all sincerity, I mean, I think it would be a disaster for the country and for the world. But the fact is, she's going to be the most distracted president ever to take the oath of office, because these things are not going away, and they shouldn't, because if they do, then we need to go and apologize to all those people who have been charged with federal crimes for far less security breaches and for the destruction of evidence and the obstruction of justice that Hillary has been already, you know, clearly been involved with. This is really, really, to me, very serious, and I hope the American people realize I'm a partisan. I don't pretend to be objective, and I'm not trying to even portray myself as one today. But aside from all of those things, to elect a person president who has the kind of disregard for the law, contempt for the people, and a sense of disregard. In other words, the government is there and all of its agencies to empower me and protect me, and then I get to use all the powers of government to go punish and be vindictive toward the people that I don't like. That is a scary thing for the country and for the world.
That's why